Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I'm going to go through my China Glaze collection. So we're going to start with some of the smaller colour categories and throw in a couple of random extra colours and glitter toppers, that kind of thing. So it's not going to strictly be in colour category order, although I can tell you that the greens for China Glaze is the biggest section of this collection. I think I've got about 11 or 12 different China Glaze greens. Some quite similar to others actually, but we'll get to those when we get to them. But today we're going to start with the China Glaze Blues. And because I haven't got too many, I'll show you, I've got these ones here. So I haven't got too many, and two of them actually are pretty much brand new, these two here. So yeah, China Glaze Blues aren't a category that I seem to have a lot of. And because we're only looking at 5 blues, I've also decided to put in the only red that I've got from China Glaze, which is Ruby Pumps. Okay, so I think we're going to have time to swatch them. And so we're going to look at Boho Blues first, and this is from the Spring 2015 collection. The brushes are quite thin on China Glaze, and the colour as well, it's a lovely cornflower periwinkle blue. More periwinkle actually. Yeah, see, it's quite thin, and it's going to need 2-3 coats to be opaque. Not the greatest formula from China Glaze, but I really do like that colour. It's a lovely spring colour. So that's from the Road Trip collection 2015, Boho Blues. Okay, the next one is this gorgeous bright DJ Blew My Mind, and this is from the last year's Summer Electric Nights collection. And this is a lovely colour on the nails, that bright summery blue. This is the colour that I've got most of, dupes and things across different brands. And one day I'll probably do a dupe comparison for this colour. I know I've got a swatch with about 12 of exactly this colour from different brands, but yeah, that's DJ Blew My Mind, and that's a much nicer, more opaque formula than Boho Blues, and I was a bit heavy-handed there. On my nails today, by the way, is Clarence by Polish Me Royalty, which was one of the birthday polishes. So it's this lovely dark navy blue, dark teal kind of colour. Really like, oops, come here. I really like that one. So the next two here are both from, and I've shown you these before, but I'm not quite sure whether I've swatched them. So we're going to do that now, and that's Combat Blues. Combat Blues and Bluya from this year's fall collection, Rebel collection. And that, if anybody remembers me doing the autumn haul, I got 2 of these Bluyas, and the other one, rather than sending it back, I used it as the mystery polish in the Giwi giveaway that Gracie B got. So she got this one and Raindrops. But let's have a look, see if I can bring you close here to this gorgeous matte Combat Blues. And you really have to be fairly quick with this. So I'm kind of here behind the camera, and I'm going to try and keep this up close. And you really have to be quick. Didn't do a great job there. You can see it's already starting to dry, so I'm going to go back for a second coat with that and make sure that I'm covering that properly. But yeah, you have to be really quick because it dries as you're applying it. So it starts to drag off, like drag and pull on that first coat. So it is possible, and it's possible to get really good coverage, but you have to be quick. That's the trick. So that's Combat Blues, and this is Blueya, which has got this gorgeous green teal shimmer, which you can definitely see on the nail. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that one. So it's quite an it's quite an inky blue, and it's a jelly base. And you can see those glitters immediately as you apply. Very, very pretty. See, Combat Blue, it's dry already. Okay, the next one is from last year's fall collection, The Great Outdoors. And this is a gorgeous blue called Sleeping Under the Stars. It's a kind of violet blue with a goldy, coppery, red, purpley shimmer to it. You can see this on the nail. It's not really obvious, but you can see it. And this is a nice, thick, opaque formula. I was quite heavy-handed there, but you can probably get away with one coat with this. So that's Sleeping Under the Stars. Yeah, that's very heavy-handed. Probably to the point where I've completely buried any of the shimmers, but we'll see as that dries down. So that's 5 of the blues, and I thought I would show you the only red I've got, as I mentioned before, which is Ruby Pumps. And this is a classic from China Glaze. It's many people's favourite China Glaze polish or favourite red polish, and it's from the 2010 Wizard of Oz collection. It's looking a lot brighter there in the camera than it actually is, but it's just like Dorothy's Ruby Pumps. So it's a red jelly base, absolutely cram-packed with red glitters. It looks quite bright there. It looks more of a warm red there, but it's actually a little bit darker. Let's see if we can see on the swatch wheel. Yeah, wow, you really don't see much on the first coat. A little bit. But yeah, that's not a one coater, that's going to need 2 or 3 coats. Oh yeah, you can see the glitter there. But it's going to take more than one. Let's go back. Okay, I'm going to very quickly put a second coat on these. So this is Boho Blues. Very popular spring shade, that kind of periwinkle cornflower blue. Oops. Don't think I need to put another coat of DJ Blew My Mind, but I am going to show you a second coat of Combat Blues. And let me just see, as I'm left-handed, it's a little bit awkward when I do the swatching in front of you here. So I put quite a bit on there, and I'm just trying to very quickly get a smooth second coat. Yeah, that's much better. There is a little bit of a shimmer in this, and you can see it even in the matte finish as it dries down, but I've got absolutely no doubt that you would see that pop out if you put a top coat over it. But it's such a beautiful stunning dark blue matte that I'm not sure you would want to put a top coat on. It's up to you, it's entirely your choice, but I do like the matte version of this. Let's put a second coat of Blue on. So I feel like I haven't got many blue China Glaze, and I'm not sure why. I think blue is, I think I tend to go for the more unusual, brighter colours with China Glaze, which is why I haven't got many of the kind of straightforward blue creamy type colours, but that's absolutely gorgeous. And you really can see the shimmer in that. That's Blue, and already we can see the Combat Blues drying. So these two both this year's Rebel Fall collection. This one is the Sleeping Under the Stars, which is such a shame because you can't see that lovely sort of duochrome shimmer on the nail at all, really. It just dries down to a greyish, purplish blue. And let's have another look at this one and only red in my China Glaze collection, Ruby Pumps. I'm not a great fan of reds, but this is one of the reds that I can kind of tolerate just because it is so different from a usual red cream. So I quite like this one, as reds go. There you go, Ruby Pumps. Yeah, still quite, I mean this is a dark colour underneath, but, and obviously a clear swatch wheel, but yeah, I would say maybe even another coat on that. Sleeping with the Stars, Blue, Combat Blues, DJ Blew My Mind, and Boho Blues. Okay, so that's my blues. Next up will be another smaller part, which will be the oranges and yellows, and also a look at fairy dust. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.